Alright, so another game week has just passed in Premier League and new one is set to start, where while making the predictions for next game week, we have initiated a new thing. We have put on what? Would you like to tell?
We have put our predictions,
No,
which
we haven't
basically
shared
was
the
done
battle,
twice.
prediction battles. So it's going to be interesting now. Like every game week, we're gonna go by this system where he gives his predictions, I give mine. The right prediction
Yeah.
gets 1 point, wrong gets 0, and precise prediction, that is the correct scoreline which happened real time in game, it's gonna get 3 points. So now it's going to be a battle throughout the season. So why not make it more interesting? That's why the idea came to my mind. I texted him and he sent me the predictions for previous game week. I mean, around that we couldn't prepare a video, but I had his predictions in and I sent him my predictions. So based on that, things have happened. So let's discuss about that. The first result, game week 1, Leeds 1, Everton 1. What did you tell in your predictions?
First game.
Yeah, first game was that. What were your predictions? And we'll compare it with mine. So this guy just stated 1-1, which I'm looking right now on my phone because that's where we share everything, which you guys will definitely be seeing once. Or did I flash the number? I don't think so. If I did, I will blur that section out. Anyways, my prediction was for Leeds to win it 3-1, so I get 0. He gets 3 points. Look at that. I mean, precise prediction. You had to do it on the opening day of this thing that we came with. Bang on. Okay, moving forward. Southampton 2-1 against Chelsea, and this time he went wrong. He went 2-0 for Chelsea. I had a doubt, but even I messed up. I predicted 1-1, so 0 for me. Yet to open my account.
To be fair, no one expected Southampton to win.
But you know, it was a away game for Chelsea. It was a away game for Chelsea. You won't be
I
sure
thought
about
it would be an easy win for Chelsea. Southampton is having a bad form, and somewhat it would be easy, just 2-0 win, just like they've done throughout the Premier League games so far. So I thought 2-0 maybe.
2-0 easy win,
but it turned out to be wrong.
And what a brilliant goal was scored from Lavia from the midfield, beating Koulibaly and Mendy. That was a goal.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And Chelsea is losing two weird matches. I mean, lost to Leeds, then losing to Southampton. That's gonna put them in a tough spot.
That's got to be noted. Something's wrong.
Yeah, something's wrong with them, and they had a signing, but that's not our point of discussion. We're gonna move on to another prediction. Fulham winning 2-1 against Brighton. I mean, one own goal from Brighton that didn't help them. And what were our predictions? Mine was to do Brighton Fulham game.
Mine was a Brighton win.
It went the other way around. So 0 points for him, and for me,
that's my
0 as well.
That's my luck.
But he's still leading 3 points to my nil. If you look at that. Okay, fourth game, Crystal Palace Brentford 1-1. He predicted 2-2.
I did predict a draw between them because they're both average teams. Not like average, excellent average. Just like average at best.
Yeah.
Brentford did pull some show on Crystal Palace. So basically, I thought, okay, Brentford's looking good. They beat Man United 4-0 on the second game week. They are showing good form. They're showing good consistency so far.
Yeah.
They are right now 7th. So I predicted, I think 7th. More or less, either way.
Yeah.
So I predicted a draw between them and Crystal Palace because that will set the level of Brentford throughout the league.
Yeah,
throughout the league.
But I'm glad you didn't get it precise prediction. You got 2-2, but in real time it went 1-1. So 1 more point to you, 4 points. And for me, I was just so close. I gave it 3-2. to Crystal Palace because Wilfried Zaha was playing, so I had a bit of thing. Maybe he keeps on with his form and they get he steals the win for their team, but didn't happen. Still 0 for me. Yet to open my account.
Remember, FPL matters, and Zaha didn't score. Haha. I mean, he did score, no?
Yeah, he did score. I think he did score at least one goal. I don't remember right now, but yeah. Anyways, moving on. There were 5 matches played on same day. I mean, the previous 4 were playing it on same night as well. So talking about the first one, Wolves against Bournemouth, it was 0-0. And what were our predictions? Yours was Wolves winning it 1-0. That's what I can see. And mine was Wolves winning it 2-0. So both nothing, 0 points.
Yeah, we both sucked.
And I guess pretty much it was a boring match because nothing happened. So kind of a boring game. Plus we couldn't follow it because there were 5 matches going on simultaneously.
If it was the previous manager of Bournemouth, they would have lost by a small margin. Eddie Howe is at Newcastle.
Yeah, no, you were saying it if that was their previous manager. It was Eddie Howe, right?
No, the manager that promoted Bournemouth has been sacked recently. So
I see. I get it.
So I didn't know that.
Cooper.
But before we made the predictions, it was that manager. So I thought they would lose by a small margin, and then he would get sacked.
Oh yeah, I thought maybe they would give him a little chance. I mean, that was brutal. Even Klopp was saying in his press conference that he was angry. Like, you don't have to sack him, but when you were getting beaten 9-0, there's what else you expect from club? Can happen. That's how the modern football is right now.
I mean, Hasenhüttl lost 9-0 to Leicester, and they kept him matter. Despite what happened, they still kept him
because he did get the good results for them too. Yeah, yeah, that was funny. Anyways, not a good day for Chelsea in the park. Neither a good day for me. Still 0 points amongst those 5 predictions, while he's leading by 4. Okay, moving forward, Arsenal against Aston Villa. His prediction was 3-1 Arsenal. Mine was 2-2 Aston Villa. I again gave a bad one. I went for 2 draw. Thought maybe Aston Villa will show some courage. They will have some fight. I mean, they did fight. They did level up 1-1 after eventually losing the lead in next 3 couple of minutes. So I still get 0, and he gets 1 point more. 5.
Yes.
Happy time.
Great success.
5-0 leads, and I want to struggle. Okay. Talking about struggle, Nottingham losing 6-0 to Man City. I mean, we all knew City will win the match, and so did you. So he gets 1 point for making 3-0 prediction.
Yeah, I think I wrote 3-0.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can see it right on my screen, bro. Don't worry, it's on my phone.
Yeah, I know.
And I finally opening my account. 3-2 I predicted. Not a precise prediction, but win is win. 1 point is 1 point.
A point is still a point. Don't worry.
Yeah, so 6 points for you and 1 for me. 6-1, 6-0. Anyways, moving forward, West Ham vs Spurs 1-1. It ended, and your prediction was 2-1 to Spurs. So you get 0, and so do I. I predicted 3-1 to Spurs. So 6-1 it remains.
Well, I mean, judging by the form of Conte, everyone thought Tottenham would win, but this was a derby of London, like many derbies of London. But I thought it would be a hard-earned win by Conte.
Yeah,
but still 1-1.
Still struggling.
West Ham is ridiculously good.
Reminds me of Conte of last season. That's what they've been doing. They were winning, losing. That's where the swing was going on in the previous season as well. And moving on to talk about next match, which is Liverpool 2, Newcastle 1. And this guy again gets a correct one. He gave 2-1 prediction.
Bang on.
He picks 3 points. He gets to 9. And I predicted 3-0 Liverpool. and I wasn't pleased about it. So make sure you check the video I did, the match review. Do check. I'll give the I button of that. Do check that. Anyways, moving forward, I get 1 point. That makes my 2, and he goes to 9. That's getting a lot tensed. Doing about tensed. Moving forward,
Tense indeed.
Leicester won. Leicester against United. He gave prediction of Leicester 1, United 1. I gave prediction.
I predicted a draw,
1-1.
man.
Same here.
I was hurt when I was watching the match, man.
Yeah.
Basically, Leicester had a chance at like 93rd minute.
Yeah.
And I was like, why didn't he get a good touch out of that? He could have done much better. He could have passed it so I can get like 3 points on predictions. Man, fucking.
Yeah, they had a chance to level it up 1-1, but he missed it just in that is.
Yeah. Plenty of chance.
And similar were my predictions 1-1, so we both get 0 for that. And congratulations, you have just won 9-2. How does it feel?
Oh my god!
Great success.
But don't worry. I will come back to you. Don't you worry about that. I'll take my revenge in the next week. Talk about revenge.
Game week 6.
Next game week, starting with the first match of the day, it would be Merseyside derby, Everton against Liverpool. What do you feel about it?
Maybe my correct scoreline would be 1-1, or a Liverpool win, just like Newcastle. That would be horrendous, by the way. In the derby, when you're winning at the 98th minute, that would be fucking horrendous.
Yeah, but you have to pick one prediction. What's that?
Basically, I'm predicting a Liverpool win, just like Newcastle.
So 2-1.
I mean, I see that happen.
2-1 is your prediction.
Happening. Yeah, 2-1 is my prediction.
Okay, 2-1 is your prediction. Mine could be 3-1. LFC versus Everton.
I think it's fine.
Okay, next match, Brentford versus Leeds.
Interesting one, by the way. As I emphasized earlier,
yeah,
Brentford are a very average team. Leeds without Moreno, Rodrigo Moreno, by the way,
with Rafinha gone already to Barca, and Dan James has left Leeds too. Daniel James.
Yeah, he left on loan. Yeah.
Yeah.
He left to Fulham.
Yeah. He went to Fulham.
I think 2-0 Brentford. Yeah, 2-0 Brentford. Yep.
Could be possible, and I think could be. Won't be surprised if it's going to be 2-1 to Brentford.
Seems fair because they do have some hidden gems in that team, like Aronson or maybe Strike will do something, although he's a defender.
Yeah.
But remember, kids, FPL is important.
It doesn't matter what happens to your favorite team, right? It does matter.
Yep.
No, it does matter. To me, it matters.
By the way, don't pick Salah. He won't do jack shit.
Salah.
Despite the 2 goals.
You know, he got 2 assists in last match, and what I did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I made Luis Diaz as my captain. I had Luis Diaz as my captain.
Yeah, I had Kulusevski, did jack shit.
So we both getting nothing out of those decisions we had. Anyways, moving forward, Chelsea against West Ham. Going to be a derby. What do we think about it?
Interesting one. I really like West Ham. It's just like I know their song and everything. I was supporting them in their Europa League campaign last season.
Yeah.
They actually could have won it, but This time around is a different year, different squad, and hopefully a win for the Hammers.
Mhm.
Yeah, 2-1 West Ham with
I mean,
Paqueta scoring. Okay,
okay. All right.
the
That's a
new,
bold
the new,
prediction.
the new, yeah, bold one. The new marquee signing scoring against Chelsea.
Mhm.
Yeah,
All right.
keep that in mind.
Me, I think West Ham will struggle, and I can see Chelsea winning
Mm,
it 2 2-0. It can happen. That's my predictions. Chelsea winning it 2-0.
yeah, yeah, it can happen.
Yeah.
But I still think the Hammers will win. Yeah.
By what scoreline?
Uh, 2-1 with their new marquee
Yeah.
signing
Okay.
scoring.
Okay. Paqueta, you said he's going to score for them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Moving forward, Newcastle plays hosting Crystal Palace, and they will be back with their players who didn't feature in the match against Liverpool. Keep that in mind.
Yep. So basically, I am predicting a 2-0 victory for Newcastle.
2-0.
Yeah. 2-0 Newcastle. Yep.
Newcastle, and I think it could be 2 to draw.
Possibly, yeah. So far, it has been only a draw, one draw,
Yeah.
in our predictions because we've said this team to win, this team to win. No
Yep.
one said this team will draw.
Hopefully, I get lucky this time and pick 3 points.
I think I did at the start with the no, I didn't. It was last
No, you
game
didn't.
week.
That was last game week. Shut up.
Yeah, I was still.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
still,
Now it comes
throwing
down to
my
an
mind.
interesting one. It's Nottingham Forest playing Bournemouth.
Ooh.
Nottingham, who have had 23 signings by now so far this season.
I mean, to be fair,
Is that going to click
just
for
like
them?
I said about my last prediction, if it was the previous manager who promoted Bournemouth,
Yeah.
this season, by the way, not Eddie Howe.
Yeah.
If it was that manager, Bournemouth would had a chance to win this game. But right now, Nottingham are looking solid and pulled up a fight against Everton 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Because against Man City, you cannot do a thing. They're just
Of course.
passing the ball around, and
They
you
are-
can barely start a counter attack.
I mean, they are well-drilled machinery. So
Yeah. They do have the goal machine
Yeah.
up front.
Of course.
Yeah, and I think a draw. Yeah, this is gonna be my first draw prediction, which is gonna be a 0-0 draw. It's gonna be a boring game. Both teams sitting at the back.
Okay.
And people don't call me a time traveler. Okay, I'm not a time traveler.
yeah. Hope you lose all those points and predictions you have done. Okay, for me,
Probably I will.
1-0 to Nottingham. I would go with Nottingham winning it 1-0.
Yeah.
That should be my prediction. And moving further, it's Spurs playing Fulham. Another interesting fixture. Spurs.
Spurs 2-0. 2-0 Spurs. Yep.
Is it?
2-0 or 3-0?
Are you sure?
2-0.
I'm totally sure.
Yeah. 2-0.
Okay, Spurs
2-0
winning
Spurs.
it 2-0 against
Yeah,
Fulham.
this is also another London derby.
For me, 3-1 to Spurs against Fulham. Yeah, that's my prediction. And further we go down,
Bang a goal.
Mitrovic can get a goal, I guess.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough one for Aston Villa, who will host Man City.
For me, it's gonna be 3-0. No, 3-1 Man City.
I can see.
Lots of past and current players will face.
It's going to be tough for Aston Villa, that's for sure. They are struggling right now.
Hmm.
And I would
I guess.
say 4-2 goes to 4 in favor of City. City gonna win this.
Yeah, I mean everyone would.
What's
Everyone
your
would
exact
bet on
scoreline?
City to win.
What's your exact scoreline?
3-1 City.
3-1 City wins. Okay.
Yep. City wins.
And we move on to next fixture. Wolves vs Southampton.
1-1 draw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, both teams like to sit back. It's a pain in the ass to play those teams. They
And
both sit back.
I mean, with the way they played against Chelsea, I think it's going to be Southampton winning it 2-0. So that's my prediction for Southampton game.
Yeah.
That could happen. Okay, two more fixtures to talk about. Brighton against Leicester.
Brighton against Leicester. Okay, so we're going quick on this one.
Yeah.
1-0 Brighton.
Yeah. 1-0 to Brighton. Okay, cool.
Yep.
And what do I feel about it? Brighton Leicester. I think Leicester needs to at least have some response, but will they be able to? Will there be Jamie Vardy doing some magic? Can we expect something happening? Maybe if I want to go other way, I guess 1-2 to Leicester. Leicester might win because they have to deliver. They have to do something at least.
Yeah. They have to. Yeah.
There's immense pressure on Brendan Rodgers' side. I mean, he had complained he didn't have the signings he wished in the market, but let's see. I guess they might bounce back.
Anything can happen.
Yeah. And talking about the premium match of this game week, that's going to be United hosting Arsenal at Old Trafford.
Arsenal 3-2 Man United.
Okay, Arsenal wins 3-2 against Man
Arsenal
United.
wins 3-2 to Man United. Yep.
And last one down comes to me. What do I think about this? Man United against Arsenal. They are playing at home. Could be test for both the sides, I guess. I believe. Won't be surprised if this one ends a draw 2-2. I guess.
I don't know. Well, bold one, but it could happen.
It could happen. There are chances because Jadon Sancho is playing really good for United. That's one thing which we have seen in recent weeks. Plus inclusion of players like Anthony. I think Anthony might get his game time going from the bench. Anthony and we have seen Casemiro.
20 depends, 20 to 25 minutes at most.
And I think Casemiro's gonna be starting as well.
Judging by how the game flows and everything. I mean, if they're in a difficult position, like if they are losing 2-1, they have to put in attacker, which Anthony suits the role.
Yeah.
Maybe he will get game time.
All right. So that's our predictions for next game week, and this time around he wins the prediction battle. But
9 points.
I'm looking to bounce back in next game week, so stay tuned. You'll get to know in the next video of this game week predictions and prediction battles. Ending the video on that note, make sure you drop a like and do follow, do subscribe. That would be really helpful. See you guys.